Hey there, and welcome back into From the 501. I'm Nick Yarbrough, along with me, Peyton Fisher. And Fish, Darius Acuff, best hog ever.
I think he's starting to make a strong argument for it.
I mean, he's got SEC freshman locked. He might have SEC Player of the Year locked. He's going to be a top 10 pick. What he's doing is just something I have never seen from the Hogs in a freshman guard ever.
I don't think. I mean, I can't think of if I'm like drafting a list of Hog basketball players I can remember. I don't think there's anyone I'm taking over him at this point.
No, he's still not slowing down. Like he's just every so often I'm like he's gonna hit a slump, and he just never does. Even his bad games, he's still putting up almost 20 points.
Man, I think the worst game he had was probably Kentucky. I think he tried to push it a little bit more than normal.
Yeah, but I mean, he still had 22.
Yeah, I mean, it was still a good stat line regardless.
Oh yeah, and then last night against poor LSU, that was just a BTA.
BTA.
That was something that they needed bad.
I'm happy we finally got the sweep on those jokers.
For real, it's been way too LSU basketball is just mid at best. If we're being real,
I'm trying to think the last time we swept them, and I think it's been some time.
Will Wade's last year.
That's when it was.
We 3-0'd them, including the SEC tournament.
That's what it was.
Legendary press conference with Will Wade following it, though.
What did he do?
They asked him about it, and he was just like, "Well, they're just the better team than us this year, and they beat us 3 times."
I think they were a tournament team that year, were they not?
I'm pretty sure they were a tournament team every year they had Will Wade.
Will Wade, he's a good coach too.
Will Wade is.
Dude, I don't know who the LSU basketball coach is.
McMahon.
But I have to imagine he's on the hot seat.
Yeah, but also, if you're LSU, you have a dominant baseball and a dominant football program. LSU fans have never really cared that much about basketball. So, I mean, I could see them keeping him just so that way they don't have to get a better coach that requires more NIL, and they can funnel that money more towards baseball and football.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like there's got to be – I mean, I don't know. They just look awful. That's that was kind of my take. Maybe we're that good. I don't know. But they looked horrible.
We beat them by 29 points, and we only made 3 threes the entire game. We just did everything we wanted. We shot
basically 50. 7 dudes, really. I mean, we put in the bench guys at the end, but we did that with 7 people.
Oh, yeah. Trevin Brazil, thank you for showing back up. Man, he Brazil hasn't been bad this year by any means, but he's been hit or miss. And last night he did exactly what he needed. 14 points, 12 rebounds, 5 blocks, and 4 steals. Dude was just a menace against LSU yesterday.
See, I think stat-wise, this might be his best year he's ever had.
Yeah, let's look at it real quick because
I mean that first year that I think at Mizzou he only averaged 6 or 7 a game, and I think at his first year at Arkansas he only played 15 games. I think he maybe averaged 11. Sounds right.
Yeah, so 2021, 2022 was his freshman year at Mizzou. 6.6 points, almost 2 blocks, 5 rebounds. Not bad. And then his one good healthy season at Arkansas. I guess no, that was the year that he got hurt. But before he got hurt, he was averaging almost 12 points, a steal, over a block, 6 rebounds, an assist, and shooting. Let's see, what was he? He was shooting 48%. It's really not bad at all.
Well, he had Anthony Black on that team throwing him. Maybe the formula is when he has to go point guard, we're set.
I mean, really, if you have a true point that can you can run the offense through him and not really care, your whole team elevates so much.
I agree.
But yeah, this year by far is Brazil's best stats. He's averaging almost 13 points a game, over like a steal and a half, a block and a half, assist and a half, 7 rebounds, and he's shooting 54%. And he shoots 37 or almost 38 from 3.
He's gonna make some money somewhere. He might not be an NBA guy, but he's gonna make. He seems like the type of guy that might get like a cup of coffee in the NBA, but like he's gonna make some money like in Russia or Ukraine, somewhere like that.
If he keeps it up, he's definitely going to be like a second round pick. He's gonna get a 2-way. He's going to be in the league for a little bit. Then I hope that he can carve his way into the NBA. But yeah, I mean that dude's a basketball player. If he doesn't make it in the NBA, he's going to go somewhere. He's going to make some money.
I think that what might hurt him. The only thing I think it might hurt him is age.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
I don't know how old he is, but I would assume he's probably 23, 24.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what his actual age is, but yeah, I mean, this is his 5th full season of college basketball, so he's kind of getting up there. But
I wonder if we can run it back, if we can get one of those like sweetheart deals with the NCAA.
I don't know.
I'd do it. I promise you. I'd sign me up.
Speaking of that leads me to a great segue, and the reign of just stupid stuff is over. Charles Bediako for Alabama is no longer eligible. It took them long enough, but finally we're here.
About time.
I just don't understand, like, because even Nate Oates was taking a shot at who are they?
Saw that on Twitter.
Like Ole Miss had a kid who played in the European League. Nate, here's the difference. If you're in college in the U.S. and then you go through the draft process and you don't announce you're coming back, you forego the rest of your college eligibility. It's plain and simple. Quit complaining and trying to throw a hissy fit about it. You can't bring him back. It's just plain and simple.
It just seems like Oates is always up to some shenanigans.
Yeah, Nate Oates.
The Brandon Miller thing, this thing, like, buddy, like, I don't know. You're starting to scream scumbag to me.
Yeah, and you know what? He's not going to win a title.
I don't know. I think he's not going to win one at Alabama for sure. I think he might win one at like Kansas or someone came around, maybe.
You know what I'm really hoping? I'm hoping that North Carolina falls off at the end of the season. They can, their guy, and then they steal Nate Oates away.
I would love that. Well, North Carolina. You think North Carolina got good? No, they lost last night. I think to Miami.
Mm-hmm. They didn't. They trailed the entire game.
Yeah, so who knows? I mean, but they won a big one against Duke this weekend, probably.
Yeah,
it seems like those fans always want him gone too. I don't even know. Is it Hubert or what's his name? I don't know. I mean, there's a scenario in which I could maybe see like North Carolina and Kansas being open.
Yeah, Bill Self. You can tell
he's getting up there. I mean, he's hell. Like not performance, obviously, but.
No, like I mean, he's still like recruiting at an elite level. Kansas is always talented. I mean, they for some reason can't beat Arkansas in the tournament, but besides that,
or in football.
hey, they had their shot in the Fayetteville Regional in baseball too last year, and they got knocked out by who was it? North Dakota State.
Brutal look for the Jayhawks and Lawrence.
Hey, they're scared of those Hogs, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe someone is.
Oh, yeah, for real. Hey, Arkansas State, they know now. Even on our 2-10 season. Actually, I'm so glad we played them this year because on a 2-10
I bet it was at a neutral site too. Like,
yeah.
If it was in Fayetteville, I could see those jokers. Hey, it was at your home stadium. No, buddy. No, it was in Little Rock.
you know for a fact if we didn't play them and we had another 2-10 season, you would have heard the faint whispers of the tens of Arkansas State fans being like, "We run the state. We're the best football program." No, we went 2-10, had a terrible season, and still killed them.
Annihilated you. No.
That was nice. But yeah, college basketball is it's correcting itself. It's coming back to normal, and I'm so glad that it happened to Alabama. I was really starting to get worried that they were just going to let Alabama just. I thought it was going to be one of those things where it played out after the season ended, and then they were like, "Well, actually, no, he should have been ineligible." I'm glad that they did it now.
And did they won games with him, right?
Yeah, I think they went 3-2 with him.
In my personal opinion, they should count as losses.
I mean, if we're being truly honest, Alabama should be ineligible for the tournament for playing a ineligible player.
I mean, I don't even know who they beat during this time period, but I think Baylor did it too. Like Baylor had one of those.
Yeah, but Baylor's also just not that great. Yeah, they're a little down this year. But Bama fans, man, I hate to break it to them, but everyone's not out to get you. You just keep doing stupid stuff.
When your basketball team shows up to bars with guns and you start playing 27-year-olds, there's going to be consequences.
Yeah, and like Nate Oates was taking shots at schools bringing in like kids who played European pro ball. Guess what? They got cleared in the summer and then got to play. Nate, you brought a guy in
after 15 games,
in the middle of the season, a week after he just got done playing a G League game. There's a big difference between that and getting a kid from a European league, one that had never played college basketball before. That's a big thing. You already played college basketball. You decided you were too good for college basketball. You went pro. You realized you weren't. That's on you. Stay in college. Keep playing. He just wasn't as good as he thought he was.
Like I'm just gonna say, Peyton Fisher hates NCAA. I don't like a lot of what they do, but this is one thing I think they've actually stood their ground on, and they actually did good on. And I will salute the NCAA on that.
I agree. Like NCAA.
Well, Yarb, do you have a drink? Let's go ahead and do a little cheers to Alabama finally getting some punishment.
It's nice. And I mean, I have Alabama fan friends, and they're just
the most delusional people. That's I don't hate them like I do the A&Ms or the Kentuckys or the Ole Misses. They are so delusional. Who's their football coach?
DeBoer.
What's DeBoer? Yeah. I mean, I feel horrible for that guy.
But I mean, he also kind of signed up for it. You don't you've got pressure on you when you take a job following Nick Saban.
I mean, dude, he made the playoff this year. He was a game away from making it last year too. I'm like, I don't know. I think with NIL and everything that came in, and the SEC maybe not being the best conference anymore, just financially.
Yeah.
I really just think Alabama fans are going to be so delusional to the fact that they just can't do what they just did.
Yeah. I mean, earlier this year, Nick Saban had a quote, and it was pretty funny, because they were talking about the Big Ten maybe being the best conference now, and he was like, well, yeah, now with NIL, because, I mean, beforehand, if you weren't paying kids, you're not going to get kids from the South to go north. They're going to stay in the South.
Oh, and don't get me wrong. I mean, what's the Big Ten's won the last three? I guess Michigan, Ohio State, Indiana. Dude, there's just I grew up in SEC country. The SEC is just going to be at a significant disadvantage with NIL and football, just because of the money and the average alumni at, let's just say, Michigan is going to make more than the average alumni at Alabama.
Yeah,
So like they're gonna get more money. Like I mean, look, I mean Michigan's rolling. They got football. I mean, there's a scandal in Ann Arbor. Totally get it. Don't support it. But dude, like they're gonna have so much. Like basketball, they have money. Football, they have money. Like it's just hard to look. It's like hard days for us now in the SEC. I feel like.
Hey, the SEC is still gonna have baseball though.
I know we'll never be touched in baseball just because like geography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. But you know,
sorry for the rant tangent. It was just I've been wanting to say that for so long.
No, but I mean, I agree. And honestly, I am not an SEC homer. And so I'm kind of glad. I mean, all of this is better for Arkansas because, I mean, we can finally have a shot if we can put it. The thing that's holding us back, well, one was the end of the Sam Pittman era. I'm not going to get too much into it because then I'll go on a tangent that will go almost an hour long. But the way that ended, we just did not have a shot those last couple years. Like it was just stupid. But if Silverfield and his crew can have like a decent season, the state has money. Like Arkansas, if you think of Arkansas, no one puts money to the name. But Northwest Arkansas has the money. If we can field a decent team, it's going to start funneling more and more and more in. And we're just a couple plays from already having that. But it just seems like every time our shot comes, we just miss it every time.
I mean, I think you can look at the baseball and basketball program and just be like, yeah, they got money. They recruit top. I don't know. Even when Muss was here, David Horn was here during that time too. Obviously, I think we recruited probably top 10 in both sports for like the last 7 years.
Yeah,
roughly with the transfer portal and everything. Football could get there. It's just gonna take you're right. You need a little momentum for us to donate a little bit.
No one's going to donate to a terrible program.
I'm not donating to a team that just went 6-6 and went to the Liberty Bowl. I'm not personally, but
I mean, if we did it this coming year, maybe.
Yeah, because like year one, momentum can carry, but like in year 5 or whatever, or 4, or going 6-6 and losing to Mizzou to end the year, it's just a bad taste in the mouth.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, I mean, the biggest thing that Silverfield can probably do year one, like, that's not just like, oh yeah, go undefeated. Yeah, that would be crazy. But like a realistic goal, just in the regular season with the win against Missouri. That like I hate so much that I have to say that. But I mean, it's true.
It shouldn't have to be said. Like that's what bugs me. I bet financially we put more effort into being good in football than Missouri does. Like we have better facilities, we have better stadium,
much better stadium.
Like it just seemed like Missouri's maybe in a better spot because they have Kansas City and St. Louis and Springfield to like recruit from. But like we make the financial not recruiting wise, I don't think, but like we have like everything on paper is better.
And I mean, I'm gonna say it too. Arkansas is a better place to, in my opinion, I think Arkansas should be a better place to recruit at. You've got Texas, you've got Oklahoma, you've got Louisiana.
I mean, hell, Memphis borders you, like Tennessee borders you.
Exactly, and like with like the Texas kids, like the U of A already has a huge like Texas population of kids that didn't get into other Texas schools, and so Arkansas reached out and they were like, "Come on in." I mean,
I think Arkansas has a little bit just more drip than Missouri. Like Arkansas looks cooler, I think, or used to.
And I mean,
maybe I'm living in the past. I don't know.
And Mizzou, I mean, you've got the Kansas City Chiefs. Like that's the show around there. In Arkansas, you have the Hogs. We are the show in every sport. Only thing everyone cares about. And like we've proved it. Like remember before Texas joined the SEC and they came into Donald W., we packed it out. That atmosphere was insane. We can do it, but fans and donors aren't going to show up if you don't give them something to cheer on.
I'm with you. I don't know if Silverfield's the guy to do it, but like I do think like it can't be. I think the buy-in can't be a lot lower than what we just had the last 2 years with Pittman.
I think Silverfield gives you a decent floor.
Yeah.
He gives you a better floor than Pittman.
I mean, I'm going to tell you, just from the recruiting class alone, I'm giving him like a B- just overall so far.
Yeah, I mean, they did a much better job than I expected them to, especially on Silverfield's like introductory press conference, getting Quincy Rhodes and KJ Jackson back. Rhodes was huge. I thought he was for sure gone because they were projecting him first, second, third round. Yeah. And if you get a guy like that to come back after a 2-10 season for a new head coach, that is kind of impressive.
I agree. I don't know. To me, I don't think Arkansas is yeah, people in the outside media may think it's like a dead-end job, like a coach killer, maybe. I don't know. But, dude, like, look at who we've hired. Like, that's my thing. Like, Chad Morris came in, I think, is still the fraud of the earth.
Oh, yes.
I mean, Bielema was, like, burnt out, so it makes him look bad by the end of his tenure.
But, I mean, on paper...
Sam Pittman was a career line coach that came in and actually won 9 games one year when he had the right pieces. Like, that should be the selling point.
Yeah, and I mean, people forget too, on paper, Brett Bielema was a fantastic hire when we first hired him.
Well, he went to like 3 Rose Bowls or something like that.
Mm-hmm. He was killing it, but then found out pre-NIL era that the SEC is a much different animal.
I think he also found the bottom of a few whiskey glasses.
Yeah, him and Dixon Street got along real well, supposedly.
And the fried food. I think that was the career killer for Brett Bielema in Fayetteville.
But, speaking of Chad Morris, good luck to Clemson. Not really sure why you would do that.
That is such a desperation hire, I think. It's like, I think Dad was saying, like, well, he was good here his first go-around. Like, you can't be that way. Dude, that was like 12 years ago.
Didn't he have like Deshaun Watson as his quarterback too?
Yeah, I think he had like Deshaun Watson, Taj Boyd, and I'm trying to think. Didn't he have that one receiver? He's not Hopkins. He had DeAndre Hopkins. Like,
yeah, I mean, kind of hard to mess up that kind of offense.
I don't know. I will say Chad Morris and NIL might be better than he was pre-NIL. I think he could have like recruited the NIL era a little bit better.
I'll give Chad props.
I'm not saying he would have won any games, but
Chad was a great salesman. Like whenever that dude like finally hangs up the headset, go into sales, my man, because he honestly recruited pretty well at Arkansas. And actually, Sam Pittman's best teams were with Chad Morris recruits.
Man, dude, even the O-line, the O-line was better with Chad Morris guys than it was Pittman guys.
He brought in Burks,
Stromberg, I'm just saying the best players he had.
Trey Knox. Trey Knox was actually really good, like his freshman year.
Yeah. Well, not Rocket. The running back, Raheem Boyd. He was a good one. Mm-hmm. Hell, KJ Jefferson, Bumper Pool.
He brought in
Catalan. Dude, like I would say those guys.
Was Morgan already on the team, or did he bring him in too?
I think Grant Morgan was my age, and I'm pretty sure Bielema gave him a preferred walk-on.
Okay, I couldn't remember if Chad brought him on or if he was already on the team the year before.
Dude, have you looked at any tournament stuff?
The seeding stuff? Yeah. I have, and Arkansas, actually, let me pull it up real quick.
I was gonna listen. I was looking for a basketball podcast this morning, like brush up a little bit.
Yeah, right.
I love John Rothstein. It's like one of my favorites. I don't think he does a podcast anymore.
Yeah, I like Rothstein. He's solid.
But dude, Jeff Goodman. I mean, I listened to that dude for like 30 seconds and immediately turned it off.
Jeff Goodman, I think he hates Arkansas, to be honest.
It's like I get that vibe. I remember his like I remember like during the Muss era, we never had like any support.
Yeah, right here, as of this morning, they are projecting Arkansas as if the 5 seed and like the second 5 seed. So it's hitting pretty good after that. Like going on the road and just no question in doubt with against Mississippi State and LSU did wonders. Like those were teams that we were more talented than, should have beat, and I'm very glad that we did not let it get close. We handily
Those are
won.
confidence builders.
And I like where we're sitting right now. I mean, realistically, if we can turn it on, we really could get a 3 seed.
I think so. I think if you went out and maybe only lose or just lose to Florida, I think you're probably looking at 3 seed.
And I would be pretty
3
happy.
seed. I'll give Cal A+ on the year just because of like everything that went down.
Yeah. And let's take a look here at the remaining schedule for the season. So this weekend, return home against Auburn. That is one you need to win, especially after what happened in the plains of Auburn, Alabama.
Hey, there's zero chance Auburn's going to play as good as they did the first time against us.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll go on record saying it. Auburn has the talent to be a good team. Stephen Pearl might turn into a good coach eventually, but they don't have the coaching to be an elite team. They have the talent to be a really good team, but they just don't have the coaching. And it shows. Some games the talent just takes over for them and they win games they're not supposed to. But then other games show up where the talent, they're not playing as well as they used to, and it shows because then they get out coached in games and they lose them.
They lost to Vandy last night.
Yeah, they lost to Vandy at home.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in a little connection error.
Oh, yeah. There you go. I think you're back now.
I mean, dude, I'm looking at the rest of the schedule. Oh, is Alabama not ranked anymore?
Nope.
Oh, glorious. Like Jim Harbaugh said, the Alabama killer. Glorious.
Oh, yeah. And that's the crazy thing is, too, whenever I pulled up that bracketology thing, they have Alabama as a 4 seed, but Alabama's not even ranked now.
I don't know. I'm curious. I bet the rest of the schedule might be pretty tough.
Yeah. And, I mean, if we win our next 2 games and we're looking good.
Yeah, I think we're going to go I personally think we're going to go 4-0 until Florida.
If we can go 6-1 in these last 7 games, we're flirting with the 3 seed. If we win out, we could jump to a 2 seed.
We maybe be the last 2 seed if we win out.
If we win out and make a run and in the SEC tournament, or if we win out and win the SEC, that's a 2 seed flirting with a 1.
Yeah, it'd be so fun. I guess the highest seed in our lifetime's a 3. Dude, yeah. I really think that 3 seed's like, when we hit that 3 seed, I think we're going to make a run.
I agree. I mean, this is exactly what I thought we were going to get when we hired Cal. And I mean, let's not forget, too, we have a 20-point win and a 29-point win without 2 starters.
Yeah.
And they're both road games, too.
I think I feel good about the rest of our schedule, minus Florida, but we're going to I think we'll make a. Wait, if we win out, what are we? Are we 18-6?
Yeah, we're 18-6 right now.
So one loss. What would that make us finish at? 24-7.
Mm-hmm. That's a good season.
Dude, probably our second best in our lifetime, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think. The only other, I don't know. Dude, here's the thing about the Musk era. Dude, we had some great runs in March, but I think on a couple of those we were like fringe, like we were like 500 SEC. Yeah, on a couple of them.
Yeah, and I mean, if we're being honest too, in some of those runs, like we got lucky with some matchups that we got.
We got Kansas whenever they didn't have self-coaching.
Yeah, but that was last year.
They had the interim coach in that game. I thought it was whenever Bus took his shirt off, it was when we beat Kansas for some reason. I think they were a 1 seed, though. I mean, it's still impressive. But
100%. The greatest tournament win that we've had in our lifetime, UConn, when they had Chet Holmgren and Timmy.
Gonzaga.
Or yeah, I don't know why I said that. Yeah, Gonzaga. That was so much fun. Yeah, Gonzaga. I don't know why I said UConn.
I remember watching it, so I thought I liked it.
But I mean, here's the SEC standings. I mean, we're half a game behind Florida, tied with Kentucky. Realistically, we have a very good shot to hit a little run and win the SEC regular season, which would be big.
I'm going to look at the rest of Kentucky's schedule.
All right.
Dude, I can't remember the last time we won. Have we won the SEC in our lifetime? I don't think we have. Probably. I'm looking at the Kentucky basketball schedule. I guess the thing about Kentucky, it seems like they just come back and win some. Oh, well, dude, yeah. Kentucky and Florida play this Saturday. I mean, Kentucky has to play Florida twice to close the season.
Oh, that's rough. That's actually rough for both of them. Like, that's...
Yeah. And then Kentucky also has A&M and Vanderbilt and Georgia. Like, they have a tough finish to the end of the year.
Let's see. I mean, we're sitting pretty good, though, and I like it. I like it a lot.
I like our end of this. And really, we got Florida and Alabama. Probably the only two teams I'm somewhat worried about.
But yeah, because, I mean, then you get Texas at home.
You don't have to play either of them twice.
No. You get so in order, you got home with Auburn. You need to win that. I think we win that. You go on the road to Alabama. Kind of a toss-up. Nate Oates, I mean, even though I don't like the guy, he's still a good coach. But I do think we pull it off, though. I think we pull off that. Missouri at home, you're going to win that. Texas A&M and old Buckyball comes in to Fayetteville. I think you win that. At Florida, I think we lose that. Unfortunately.
Probably. If you win it, though, it's going to be mayhem.
Oh, if you win that game, you're not losing in, like the last two, because it's
I would be the most obnoxious person on Twitter if we won that game. Just go ahead and say it.
Oh, you think you're going to stir up a little controversy?
I've been known to stir the pot a time or two.
Get a little rowdy?
Yeah, maybe once or twice.
Well, while we're also talking about basketball, big news yesterday as Arkansas has been crystal balled to get the number 2 player in the country for the class of 26, Jordan Smith, the number 1 combo guard, number 1 player in Virginia. That is big.
That's just Cal being Cal. It's a crazy thing.
I mean, right now, Arkansas is sitting at the 23rd best recruiting class for 26, but we only have 2 guys.
Yeah. I mean, that's going to at least I bet that'll push us up 15 spots, maybe.
Oh, absolutely, because you got J.J. Andrews, number 1 player in Arkansas, the number 12 best player in the country. And then you also have Abdu. I'm not even going to pronounce his last name. I'm gonna butcher it. But he's a 4-star, but he's the number 26 player in the country and number 1 player in Connecticut. You're bringing in a combo guard, a big shooting guard, because J.J. Andrews is listed at 6'6" for a shooting guard. That's a big boy. And then you're bringing in a wing in Abdu, and I've seen some of his highlights. He reminds me a lot of Thero, which is also ironic that his name is Abdu and not Abdu. But he charges at that rim, and he does not care. He's in the paint.
Dude, it's just crazy how far Arkansas basketball's come in the last couple of years. Like, I remember when we signed like Moody and J. Will and Devo and that class, they were like all 4-stars, and we were elated, right? And we're about to. It's just like we've upgraded. I mean, like it's just like this is just. I feel like this is just normal. Like it's like the crazy part now.
Oh yeah, I mean,
we aren't going to be like Kentucky and be like, yeah, this is an Arkansas thing. No, I'm not that delusional. I promise you.
I'll give. I love Eric Musselman, and I'll give him props.
He did the dirty work.
He awoke the sleeping giant, as he said. Arkansas was a sleeping giant. He came in, woke it up. He wanted to go back home, completely understand, and I'm fine with it because it worked out for both of us. He's back in Cali. He's gonna have a tournament team. They're always like an Eric Musselman team. If you're a ranked team, is one of the most dangerous teams you can play. So they got a good end of the deal. We got a good end of the deal. Both parties happy.
I think, yeah. I mean, I've said it before, said it again. I do not want to see him in March or any point in the tournament.
I'm fine seeing him if it's in the Elite Eight.
Yeah.
If we get to the Elite Eight and we see him, that's the only time I want to see him, just because history has shown that's about as far as he can go.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure his team is old and veteran-like, and but I love Muss. I'll never badmouth him, but dude, I appreciate for what he did, but now we're signing 5-stars every year, so it's like, whatever.
No, yeah. There for a minute though, I was getting real nervous before we hired Cal, and I was on the verge of I'm gonna hate Eric Musselman for leaving us, but everything worked out.
Right. Oh. Well, dude, remember Jerome Tang was the other name in that search? He's done horrible.
Yeah. Whenever I saw Jans and Tang, I was like, oh, no, please, no.
Then they put out Darrell Walker.
John Tyson is the savior of Arkansas basketball.
I support the chicken man.
Oh, yeah.
We only buy Tyson products in my house.
Only Tyson, nothing else. We buy Tyson from Walmart that's been shipped by J.B. Hunt trucks.
Oh, yeah. If it's not from those 3, I ain't buying it.
Rather starve. Another name to look at for basketball recruiting for this upcoming class is Mika Murin from Serbia. He's listed as a 5-star, 6'10" power forward. And to be honest, I don't know a ton about him, but I like European bigs. European bigs have kind of been taking over.
Does he have
Do what?
Does he have the weight on there? Is his
Uh,
weight
he's
on there?
he's only 185. He needs to bulk up a little bit.
Damn it. That's always my
I mean,
biggest fear of those Europeans.
he's a young guy, so I mean, makes sense.
We can put weight
We
on some.
The only thing is with him, we are competing with Michigan, Duke, Kentucky, and Indiana.
Dude, how is Kentucky recruiting now?
Well, the funny thing about Kentucky is you find Kentucky on almost every kid that Arkansas is going after. Coincidence? Maybe, but I don't think so.
Rent free.
Rent free. Congrats, Kentucky
Where
finally beat us.
We are
Do
your
what?
Super Bowl, Kentucky. Never forget it. We are your Super Bowl, Kentucky.
I mean, in the last 2 years, is it crazy to say that Arkansas at Kentucky was the biggest crowd that Rupp's had since Cal left?
I don't think so.
I mean, yeah, it's been a small sample size, but I mean, they got up for that game, and the best part was DJ Wagner went off. A Duke hero went off. Guys that they used to root for were really the catalyst in that game, which was so funny to me.
Well, the thing that was like sweet about that game too is we were kind of like I think at that point in time I don't know, we were maybe projected to hit the tournament, maybe, doubt it.
No, I think at that point we only had 2 SEC wins, and it was like middle of the SEC season. That was the turning point really for us. And
Yeah.
then after that game, we kicked it to another level and scraped in.
And I guess we both hit the Sweet 16 last year, but ours was a little bit sweeter. I feel like because we were like a 10 seed and beat like St. John.
Oh, no, 100% ours was
Hey, dude, speaking
do
of St. John's, dude. Speaking of St. John's, they have turned it around.
they started off not amazing.
I love Patino. It's rare for a Cal guy, but I do like him.
I respect him. I respect him a lot. I mean, he's had a fantastic.
I wouldn't leave my wife around him, but he's a hell of a basketball coach.
I wouldn't let my kid go on a recruiting visit with him, but
unless my kid, like, I don't know. Unless my kid was just a complete nerd, I think
yeah,
my kid's a complete nerd, I might let him hang out with Patino for a weekend, just see what happens.
I mean, I'm looking at St. John's schedule from this year. Their second game of the year lost to Alabama, and then lost against Iowa State, lost to Auburn, lost to Kentucky, lost to Providence. But since they have hit conference play, they've won, what is this one? 10 straight.
Yeah, it's insane.
I mean, granted,
I don't know who they're playing.
Providence is like a conference game, but like 2 games after conference, they haven't lost since. Like they have found themselves, and that's going to be another scary team in the tournament.
Well, like, I saw someone the other day interviewing Patino. They asked him how much longer he had in the tank. He's good for college basketball. I want him in here as long as possible.
And I mean,
like I think he said something. He took the St. John's job thinking he'd be like 3 or 4 years. I think that's encroaching. So he's like, I hope he has another 3 or 4 left.
Yeah, and I mean, in like not their last game, but the game before that, they put a thumping on UConn, who was ranked number 3 at the time. They beat them 81-72. That's a convincing win. That's not a scrape by.
I saw Patino. He said something like about UConn. He's like, if there's 10 teams that can win like the tournament this year, they're one of 10.
I believe it. I like how the field is open again this year. Like last year, I said the same thing. The field felt a lot more open, but then last year the tournament went pretty chalk. But I mean, let's be honest. Tournaments are supposed to go chalk, but the NCAA March Madness tournament is the peak postseason for any sport, college, pro, anything. It is so chaotic, and I love it.
It is. It's like literally just can't miss TV.
Oh yeah, I spend way too much time in front of a TV running multiple different games all at one time, just trying to soak it all in because it is so much fun.
It's like crack. Like you literally just like you're hoping for every upset too. I don't care how my bracket looks ever. I'm just like, give me the chaos.
Oh yeah. I don't see it happening this year with any one seeds because the one seeds look pretty solid, but those few 1 versus 16 where the 16 wins, that is so awesome.
See, I actually got to see a 2 versus 15 upset. I did see Stephen F.A. knock out Texas. I'm gonna say I lost my ass on that game. I don't regret any money I lost.
Hey, I don't blame you. I wouldn't either.
Like I was like, oh, well, Texas lost, and I just got to see like a pretty nice upset. Not worth it.
Oh yeah. Also, starting up this weekend, the old Diamond Hogs are back in action. Dave Van Horn and his boys, they're making their trip down to Arlington for the Shriners Children's College Showdown.
Let me guess. It's on Flow Baseball. Is it on Flow Sports or whatever?
Flow College.
Won't be subscribing to that. But
Nope. That's one thing that I do find a little insane is the lack of coverage of college baseball. Like I get it, baseball's not everybody's cup of tea and everything, but you've got like on Saturday, Arkansas versus TCU. It's going to be a top 10 game in college baseball, opening weekend, and the only way to watch it's on Flow College. Like, come on.
I remember when we were kids, you really couldn't watch the games on TV.
No, yeah, it was so hard to like.
I feel like it's gotten better.
Game.
Like
yeah.
ESPN Plus, it's better than it used to be. But yeah, I'm with you. I just remember back when we were like 7th, 8th, 9th grade, and we couldn't even watch them like on TV. I thought that was crazy.
Also, D1 Baseball put out some preseason player rankings, and they're high on the Hogs. They have Ryder Helfrich as their number 1 player. They have
Gackel's up there too.
Let's see, Gabe Gackel 17. TJ Pompey, third baseman 16. You got Cole Gibbler 14. Mika New, our transfer outfielder, he's at 18. Kahio Aloy 27. Damian Ruiz 58. Hunter Dietz 59. Let's see, Carson Bromba, shortstop. He's a true freshman. They have him at 39.
Damn.
And then Colin Fisher, 163.
He was good. He was good on the bullpen last year.
Yeah, but I mean, no surprise at all. Dave Van Horn squad, unanimous preseason top 10 across all polls. Got a lot of good talent coming back once again. Is this the year? I hope so.
Just hope we don't play LSU.
if someone can please just knock LSU out in like a regional or super regional, just keep them out of Omaha, please.
That's just one team I feel like will always own us a little bit.
Yeah, man, I was really hoping that UALR was going to pull it off last year against LSU. They got him one game.
Their coach, he said something nice about Van Horn last year. It's like on paper, his teams are like as good or better than everybody. Like it's like the crazy part.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like for the most part, the country pretty much like respects Dave Van Horn. There's not really anything bad you can say about Dave besides just can't catch a break.
Postseason headaches.
Yeah, and just can't catch a break in the postseason. And I mean, realistically, you have to get lucky at the end of that. Baseball's a hard game, and you really just got to.
He has to be due. I mean, he's been there for 20 years, and like it's been like a good 20 years. That's like the craziest aspect of it, I think.
Yeah, that's like my biggest drawback with Van Horn is, yes, I'm upset that we still haven't won a title, but man, the last 20 years, you've had so much success. Like, you can't hate the guy for the success. I am annoyed with the postseason success.
That's where I'm at. It's like, dude, if you win one, forever. I want your statue, like probably two of them, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, if he wins one, he's guaranteed something in that stadium is named after him.
Yeah, I think so.
Whether it's a scoreboard, the field, something will be named after him. And I mean, honestly, he might not even have to win one for that. Like, he still might get that just because the amount of sustained success that he's had.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, someone's at your place for 20-something years and has like been pretty successful. I think you're gonna get something out of it, surely.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I mean, I don't know. He's won countless SEC West titles. I know we don't do that anymore, but he won the West so many times, won a few conference tournaments. I mean, put together one of the greatest regular seasons a couple of years ago. Didn't lose a single conference series. Like,
I mean, I really think Kevin Cobbs might be the best college baseball player of all time. And it's like whenever you play like Road to the Show and you put all your settings at rookie and you have like a 99 thrower. It was like that type of season. It's like the crazy part. Like, I would take him over Paul Skeens like on their 1v1 seasons.
Yeah, but also you kind of have to look at them different. Cobbs was a closer and Skeens was a starter. I mean, yeah, you can compare them as pitchers, but they really kind of played a different game. Like, Paul was going to come in and he was going to give you 7, 8, maybe 9 innings straight, and you just have to hit off of him or just wear down his arm. Cobbs, you have someone like start the whole game, get us in a good position, and then you get just one of the most elite closers that college baseball has ever seen come in, and you better hope and pray that you can just finally find one and connect. And I mean, I think that was the biggest draw down to the way that season ended was starting Cobbs that last game. I get what you're trying to do. He's your best pitcher. I get it. You want him to start, build a lead, and then put someone else in. But I mean, in my opinion, I'm not a college baseball coach. Dave Van Horn knows better than me. I just sat behind on the couch watching the whole thing. So, I mean, what do I know? But, I mean, really, he should have closed that game instead. Because if you have it close and you put Kevin Cobbs in, the other team's not scoring.
Yeah. I feel like also when Cobbs came in, our team kind of coasted because they knew no one was ever going to score. Like it was like I don't know. I remember I think we beat Florida to clinch SEC that year, and like he came in and like Florida just looked lifeless. Like they basically accepted defeat like in the 7th inning. It was like so crazy. And he walked into heat waves like he walked out the heat waves like, yep, there he is.
Yep, when the cops got called, everyone knew it was over.
Well, dude, he would have benefited so much from NIL. Can you imagine the slogans he could have gotten? Like,
oh yeah,
call the cops T-shirts would have been everywhere.
Oh, dude, that would have been insane. You also, you know who else would have had a heyday with NIL era?
Yeah,
Spoon.
Tyler Spoon. I could see that. What about non-Arkansas guys who would have made it in NIL?
In baseball?
Just football or basketball, even.
Money Manziel, definitely.
I think he's number one. I think he literally would have broke. Like, I think he might be a billionaire. It's like the craziest thing.
Cam Newton would have.
Yeah, he would have. I think Manziel had that aura though. Like I think Manziel would have probably made it bigger.
Yeah, no, I'm just naming off guys that just would have killed it. Those two definitely.
I think
Darren McFadden would have killed.
Yeah, Darren McFadden would have done good. I think Chad Kelly at Ole Miss would have had would have got some clout over it, even though he maybe didn't have the big wins.
Yeah, let's see.
Ryan Mallett.
Oh yeah, Ryan Mallett would have. Let's think. Julio Jones, I think would have killed it too.
All right, Sue for Nebraska. I think he would have got it.
Yeah. Who's another elite?
It has to be someone that's like elite and has a little bit of drip.
John Wall.
John Wall would have got a bag. Yeah. He probably got a bag anyway.
Oh yeah, he probably did.
Well, Manziel, I think, made $1 million like without NIL. I think that's even crazier.
Dude. Johnny Manziel will always be one of the greatest like what if of football. Just like what if he actually cared and like really put himself to it.
Well, dude, I saw a poll the other day. It was like best SEC quarterbacks in the 2010s. And you could tell this was like some 12-year-old or something that made this. They had Manziel like at 9. I'm like, dude, you are delusional. If he's not, if you count Cam Newton, I guess Cam Newton was 2010. I think Cam Newton was 2010. Burrow was 2019. Worst case scenario, Manziel is 3rd.
I put him at 2.
I think just on aura and like, dude, winning a Heisman at freaking A&M at that time period, what A&M was.
Well, granted, he did have Mike Evans too.
Yeah, I mean, he had a team, but like, I don't know, dude. I remember watching him go. He beat Alabama the first year, but when he went back and had Alabama again the second year, he put up like 38 or 40 against Nick Saban, a good Nick Saban defense, and that's like unheard of.
Yeah, and as 2 known Texas A&M haters, you got to give him props. Like,
yeah, if I'm drafted a team, he might be number 1. Maybe Cam, honestly, but it's Cam than him probably if I'm drafting.
Yeah, and I mean, people might disagree, but yeah, like I think I'm going to go Cam 1, Johnny 2, and then Burrow 3.
Yeah, I think I would agree. That'd be my play for sure.
Burrow had a phenomenal season. Not going to discredit that one bit, but also
Catch Chase and Justin Jefferson.
Dude had such a stacked team around him.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's like a 1,000-yard NFL back too. He had Thaddeus Moss. His O-line was good. I mean, you just can't make it up. I think that team had something like 20-something draft picks on it.
No, yeah, like I mean, that team carried Orgeron to a national title, like convincingly national title.
Well, then, like, I'm trying to think. The Cam Newton season to me is like always going to be probably number 1. It's like no one else on that offense ever played in the NFL. And that to me is just like, how? How did you do that?
Gus Malzahn, baby.
Gus Malzahn and God, Gene Chizik. I mean, what a coach.
Gus carried that man so much.
And shout out to Gus Malzahn for the retirement.
Yeah, Gus, have a great retirement. I love how you went to FSU for 1 year just to beat Alabama and then hang it up. That was iconic.
Sweet.
Love it.
I wish you could have went out on top with a natty somewhere, but
yeah.
Also happy you didn't do that at Auburn to finish your career. But
I mean, you could really tell though that he prepared for that Alabama game the entire summer.
Well, dude, I think we were playing Arkansas. We played at the same time this year, so I was like keeping up with that game on my phone the whole time.
Yeah, I think we were playing Alabama A&M.
Yeah, I was like, holy, like we are. Like I was so happy for. I'm a Gus Malzahn fan. I don't care what anyone Arkansas fan says about it. But
yeah, I respect what Gus did. He did use us as a pawn, and let's be honest, Frank Broyles and Houston Nutt ruined us keeping Gus and having him be the head coach, and basically just gift wrapped a national title and handed it to Auburn. Said, "Here you go."
It's just like that's another. I know we did the what if segment last year. What if we would have kept Gus and had him from 08 till now? Who knows what we could have done? I think he would have had like a Gundy liker on here at Arkansas. I don't think it would have been like national championships or anything. I think it would have been like Gundy. He would have had a couple 10-win seasons. I think he would have won the SEC at Arkansas on a down year for the SEC.
I don't know if he would have outright won the SEC, but he would have made at least an SEC championship game.
I feel like that was like kind of like what Gus's specialty was. When the SEC was a little bit more even, he at least got to the championship game.
Oh yeah, he did. Man, what if?
Also, I feel like since we burned the bridge with Gus, we probably burnt it with a lot of his assistants, like Norvell, Lashley, Kenny, maybe. Hope we didn't burn it with Kenny. I know you're a Kenny guy.
I wasn't just was. I am a firm believer, calling it now, in the next 10 years, G.J. Kinney is going to be one of the best P4 coaches in the country.
Him and Kendall Browse, man.
Hey, you're a big KB guy, but in my opinion, I'm putting Kenny over KB.
Only time will tell. Only time will tell.
Hey, watch out. Watch Kenny and them boys at Texas State win the Pac-12 this year.
Dude, my dark horse candidate to win the SEC next year is in Columbia, South Carolina.
You can take the Gamecocks.
Take the Gamecocks, Kendall Browse, Lenore Sellers. I'm telling you, it's going to be dangerous.
I mean, you saw what he did with KJ, and Sellers.
You win 9 games with KJ Jefferson at quarterback. I mean, hell, dude, Gus Malzahn and KJ Jefferson benched him after like 5 games.
Yeah, I really thought that was going to be a match made in heaven when he went there, because like he's kind of like an off-brand Cam Newton. I thought he was going to go off in a Gus system, but I don't know what it was. Just Kendall Briles made KJ Jefferson look like a top-tier quarterback.
Yeah, like unreal. Like KJ still looked like he looks horrible sometimes for sure. But dude, I think Briles had it for Kendall. Briles had it for KJ. The most basic thing you could do, and he made it just look like crazy.
Okay, see you later.
Well, and also like KJ did have a safety net of Treylon Burks that he could just toss it up to.
Well, the next year he had Hasselwood and Landers, right? And I think KJ's stats that year were honestly just as good.
No, yeah, they did a like when we had Bryles, they did a good job of keeping weapons around for KJ. Because I mean, KJ and Rocket too in that backfield, filthy.
I mean, that 6-6 team with KJ at quarterback, you had Rocket at running back, you had Dominion as your second string, and you had AJ Green as your kind of rotating with Dominion. Then you had Landers,
We also had Dominic
Hasselwood,
Johnson.
Knox. I mean, that was the best 6-win team. That was the year we lost to A&M on the KJ Superman.
Yeah, I was at that game, and boy, was I upset.
I'm telling you, there's a couple of bars in Dallas are very happy to see me walk in after that one.
Yeah, but the year that we beat A&M with KJ, every A&M fan leaving that stadium heard it from me.
They were looking for us the year after because
They
of my actions the year prior.
Yeah, I had to atone for my sins following that because the next year was not pretty. But
I mean, one goofy story I saw this happen. A&M had like one of those giant inflatable dogs. I saw some Arkansas fan come poke a hole in it as we were leaving the stadium.
oh, jeez.
Dude, I was belligerently drunk probably. Dude, that is one of the hardest I think I've ever laughed. Like, who thinks to do that?
Oh man.
I'm gonna guess that guy was from Jonesboro.
I will say though, we did not win a lot in Dallas, and I'm glad that it's going back to College Station in Fayetteville. But I always had a great time at that game in Dallas.
I did. In college, it was perfect because I would always skip class on Fridays and just leave Thursdays, and like you'd have like a 3-day weekend. It was perfect.
Yeah, and the year that we beat them with and we had Traylon Burks and KJ and all of them. I remember I was sitting behind this older Arkansas fan and his buddy who was a Texas A&M fan, and I was giving that Texas A&M fan just all he could take the entire game because I mean we came out strong in that game and kind of we held on. Like I don't even know if we trailed in that game.
We never trailed. I think we got up like 13-0, and they kind of came back, and then we iced it.
Yeah, and man, that guy sitting in front of me, like the Hog fan, he was eating it up. He was having so much fun.
He knew that guy deserved a little bit of heartbreak.
Oh yeah, it reminded me a lot of when me and you went to the Arkansas Ole Miss game when the Auburn job was open and everybody was talking about Kiffin was taking the Auburn job, and that dad sitting in front of us with his kids and just having a ball listening to all the stuff we were saying to like the sideline, the Ole Miss fans. He was having a great time.
Lame. Where are the analytics? Dude, the thing that was glorious about that game was it was just a straight ass kicking.
Oh my, that game! I going into it, I was like, yeah, we got a shot, but my goodness, we just ran all over them. That might have been
It was never close.
that either was or was one of Sanders' like best games.
Oh yeah. I think it was one of KJ's better ones too. I think that was his revenge game from the year prior.
Yeah, the failed 2-point.
Yeah. Well, I was at that one too. Ugh.
Dang fish. Every time we were both at a Hogs game, though, things turn out to be pretty good. We gotta start going to more games, the two of us, because
Sponsors, listen to that. Send us to these games. We're hitting at a dangerous percentage.
we really are. I mean, has Arkansas ever lost a game that we were both at together?
I can't think of one.
Because we were also at the Outback Bowl.
Won that one. The A&M game that year. The Ole Miss came the following year.
We were
We've gone
both
to a
at
couple basketball games. I think we've won those too.
we were both at the #1 Auburn game when they came into Bud
Yeah.
Walton. Were you also at the? They were like top 10 Kentucky, like the week following that Auburn game when we beat them too.
Oh
Dangerous percentage.
yeah. Sponsors. Here are these stats. Contact us. We will go to these games.
We'll take one for the team.
We'll do our own version of the walk and talk.
Well, Trey Biddy, what a guy.
Love Trey. Love Trey.
Trey puts out some good stuff. Trey's one of my favorite Arkansas media guys. Like him. Got to give a huge shout out to the boys at Inside Arkansas. Like them.
Like those guys.
John, Curtis, and Andrew keep killing it.
I've ran into John Neighbors a couple times. He's always super cool.
No, yeah, John, really good guy. Like
I've never met the other two. Like I've never met Andrew or Curtis, I guess, but John's always super polite and cool.
Yeah, I've run into John more. Texted with Curtis a lot whenever I was doing stuff for them. Curtis was really cool. Met Andrew once. They were doing like a live stream before a baseball game at what is it? Foghorns across the street from Baum. Went there, met the fellas. They were cool. Enjoyed talking to them. But yeah, don't have too many other people I'm close with in that aspect. Like I did do a Zoom call with Biddy one time. He was cool. Got to meet quite a few whenever I was still in school, working for the student paper. Got to go to a press conference. Got like Muss's final year. Dude, he was fired up. We played Old Dominion at home, barely scraped out a win, and he was fired up.
Oh, I love Muss. There's never been he can do anything out there. I'd probably still support him.
No, yeah, I agree. Muss, great guy. Enjoyed almost every second of that run. That last year, you could tell he was kind of checked out a little bit, especially at the end.
Yeah, I don't know. He missed on a couple. I think that was like the first year I think he actually missed on the portal.
Yeah. Who'd we get? We got Battles that year.
Ellis.
Ellis.
I think Devo in Brazil. Trayvon Mark was on that team, I think.
Yeah, Tremont Mark was there. Was that the year we who was that kid from Chris Likes? Was that Chris Likes year or was that
I
the
think
year
he was on the year prior.
Okay.
I remember the thing about Chris Likes is he was like we had a down free throw shooting team one year. And Chris Likes would come in to ice the games at the free throw line. I always thought that was kind of goofy.
Oh yeah. That was one thing about the Muss teams. I feel like they were pretty inconsistent at the free throw line.
Yeah, I'd agree. We were always big, I felt like with Muss. Our guards were big.
Oh, we were so long and athletic during the Muss years. Like the only way you were beating us is if you were hitting your shots.
I mean, like, yeah, I agree. I mean, like, Trayvon Mark, what does that dude do? I mean, I know he's still playing somehow. It seems like
Yeah, he's at Texas.
Is Texas at Fayetteville?
Yeah, they're coming to the basketball palace of Mid-America.
I'm sure he'll get a warm welcoming.
Hey, since he left and went to Texas, he is averaging 1 point a game against the Hogs.
That's crazy.
That's my favorite stat was last year. Well, actually, no, we played him. Did we play him already?
Not this year.
No. Last year we played him twice. But you know, I am curious a little bit. How is old Tremont doing? I always liked Tremont Mark. He was a great defensive piece.
He was our best player on that team.
Yeah, that was one thing that Muss did a really good job on was getting some good defensive wings. Like Audie's Tony, Love Doggies Tony. Dude
Or
was
Stanley and
locking up
Muday, too.
everybody.
Stanley and
Stanley
Muday.
Muday.
I mean, yeah, I really just feel like Musk hitting the portal. Like, he hit Note. That was a good portal get.
Noti was a great portal pickup.
I mean, Justin Smith, great portal pickup. The point guard on that team, what is his name?
Was that Sills?
Sills was an Anderson guy, but he played in us. It was a point guard. We got him like North Kentucky or something like that. Jalen Tate.
Oh, well, Jalen Tate was also like, he played for the Hogs and then left and then came back.
I might be going blank. Oh, you're thinking Jimmy Witt.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, Jimmy Witt. I like Jimmy.
I like Jimmy Witt too. I met him on Dixon a couple times. Me and him are still Snapchat buddies.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's play a little game before we wrap it up. Favorite Hog interaction you had on Dixon Street?
You want to go first or me?
I mean, I can go first if you want.
All right.
Mine's a little different. It wasn't a star or anything, but it was Jacoby Criswell. He came in. I was just hanging out, just having a good time on Dixon Street, and I just like walked up to the bar to give me a little refreshment, and standing there, I saw this guy messing with his buddy, and he was like, "Come on, like we're out together. Let's have a good time." So I just like casually just like walked over and was like giving his buddy a hard time because I was like, "Oh, come on, man! Like your buddy bought you a drink. Like just enjoy it." And come to find out, it was Jacoby Criswell, and he loved it. And we just like hung out at it was at Tin Roof, and we just hung out there for a while. Had a few drinks, hanging out with them. He turned out to be really cool. That was probably my favorite interaction. Either that or I ran into Traylon Burks one night. He was cool.
See, Jimmy Witt's probably the coolest of the guy I bet up there. But one fun interaction I had one with Felipe Franks. It was like right before the season. Me and him, yeah, I think I had my mom's credit card at the time. I was like, dude, let's get some shots. And he kind of looked at me, nah, man, I got it. Like, I got mine. Like, I can give it. I was like, nah, dude, these are on me. Like, I got it. Me and him, like, we were like, I think we had like 3 shots each of whiskey. But kind of crazy. He wanted the whiskey shots, is what I remember. And he's kind of made a career in the NFL, kind of special teams and everything.
Yeah, no, he's lasted longer than I expected.
I love Felipe Franks. I mean, like, that team was like kind of doomed. Like, it was like Pittman's first year, 3-7, I think is what they finished, or 3-6 maybe. It was like the most fun though. It was like I was like, okay, well, we beat Mississippi State, like,
Beat Tennessee.
beat Tennessee.
Did we beat LSU that year too?
Nah, I think we lost. We should beat Auburn that year. It was a BS fumble, spike, whatever.
Yeah, that was dumb. We got hosed on that.
I'm trying to think, who was our third win that year? It was Mississippi State, Tennessee, Ole Miss, the Hudson Clark 5 picks.
Oh yeah,
that was the best line of the Sam Pittman era. They said, Hudson Clark's a walk on. People probably hadn't even heard of him until this week. And Sam Pittman, I think the best line he ever said was, "Well, they've heard of him now, 5 times or 3 times at least."
Hudson Clark's peak, some might say.
Fan favorite for some.
Some. I did meet Hudson Clark for one of my classes one time. He came in and we like interviewed him. Like, normal dude, he's fine, but not necessarily my pick for the starting safety.
Oh, he definitely outplayed his role though. they relied on him way more than they should have.
Yeah.
I mean, at one point that defense was Hudson Clark, Grant Morgan, Hudson. Did we had some white guys on that defense? It's kind of crazy part.
Was that
Ridgeway? He was a white guy on the defense.
was Was that the year we also had Sanders?
I'm sure Hudson Clark on it. Not any Sam Pittman team was on it.
Yeah. Hudson Clark was there for – Hudson Clark was in college longer than I was, and I was there for like 6.5 years.
I think who else seemed like they were on the team forever. Dorian Gerald felt like he was on the team forever too.
Yeah, who are some other like long-term guys that just hung around for a while? I mean, Cam Ball this last year. Cam was there for like 5 years.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard nowadays to have guys that stick around that long.
I don't think we'll ever see it again with the portal and everything.
No, Cam was an anomaly, especially because like he came in like when all that stuff started. Like I guess he just really liked Fayetteville, which I don't blame him. I love Fayetteville, great place.
Well, dude, look at I remember when Devo left Fayetteville. He was like a 4-year starter, basically. So we're never going to see that again. And sure enough, Brazil's been here 4 years.
Yeah. I mean,
again,
I think that's another.
If he wants to come back, if we can find a loophole, all about it.
No, yeah, the spacing and just the things that Brazil can do. It's a guy that if you can get him back, you bring him back.
Yeah, for sure.
One more little tidbit before we hop off here. Actually, this has probably been our longest episode. What is your favorite Hog coach or player interaction that's like before or after college? I've got mine queued up if you need some time to think.
I met Houston Nutt at DFW one time.
Interesting. Which one?
That was before college, probably. I met him at DFW. I think he was flying somewhere when he was working maybe with CBS. Maybe. I can't remember, but he was super cool. I told him where I was from. He was definitely he's a homer. Like, so it was kind of cool talking to somebody that like knew everything.
Actually, I know what mine is. My brother went off to Fayetteville, did like a summer of college up there before he decided to move to Florida. And there was one day I was just hanging out at home, and Tyler called me, which is out of the blue because during this time we were not huge fans of each other. But he calls me out of the blue, so I answer it. And he goes, "I've got someone here that wants to talk to you." I was like, okay. Lo and behold, he runs into Ronnie Wingo.
Oh, shit.
And so I get to sit there. I didn't get to actually meet him, but I got to talk to Ronnie Wingo on the phone when I was like in middle school or like junior high or something. And that was the like coolest thing ever. And after that, I became a huge Ronnie Wingo fan.
I wish we could have got his brother to come to Fayetteville.
Me too. Where'd he go?
Texas.
Yeah, probably got more money out of it.
Yeah, probably.
Well, Fish, you got any more statements, opinions, anything else you want to go?
I got nothing. Expecting a W this weekend against Auburn, but that's really all.
Pack the bud, get it rocking. Show them that Bud Walton is the peak basketball venue of the SEC. But anyways, thank you for coming in, hanging out, listening to us ramble a little bit. I'm Nick Yarbrough. That's Peyton Fisher, and this was From the 501. Y'all have a good day.